What's up, everyone? Guided by Jesus here. Really glad to be back with you guys. And I would like to announce that I'm actually going to start uploading on Clash Royale again, as per the request of a couple of my followers and subscribers. A lot of you I know subscribe to me for Clash Royale content. And due to the fact that I will no longer also be playing on Destiny, I did leave the team that I was in, mostly because the population for Destiny just got way too small, guys. A lot of even the pros and everything decided to stop playing the game. The fact that they didn't come out with private matches and everything was just a huge no. And I was doing very good in that game and enjoying very much as well. Over 6 million players, and I was already competing on the top 4,000 in the leaderboards. So that was really cool, knowing that the first game was out for 3 years, and to be in the top 4,000 already in only 2 months of playing the game was really exciting. But yeah, there were a lot of factors that made me decide to stop playing that game. And nonetheless, I am going to start uploading on Clash Royale, FIFA 2018, and Call of Duty World War II as well, guys. So I hope you guys are excited for that. Right now, I would like to show you guys on this video a deck that I've been using. As you guys know, I do use the graveyard a lot, and there is one change that I made to the deck. And also I managed to level up the archers, guys. As you guys can see right here, my archers are now level 13, which is huge because not only do they survive an extra hit from level 12 towers, they also do a lot more damage. And I've been having good success with this deck. I also swapped the skeletons for Mega Minion. The skeletons are not as good right now because it's only 3 skeletons. It's been a long time since they nerfed it, actually. Eventually, if they do make it 4 skeletons again, I'll probably start playing it again. But nonetheless, without further ado, I just want to show you guys the success I've had with this deck. So as you guys can see here, mostly wins for the most part here. A couple of these wins were actually against level 13s, and the players that had level 11 3 musketeers and everything. So really good games. I apologize for the way I sound, guys. I am sick, so I'm sorry. Hopefully I don't cough on you guys as we're at it. But I just want to play some games here and show you guys how the deck works and what is my thought process behind using the deck, in case you guys do decide to use this deck, so that you guys can have success with it. Hopefully the same success that I've been having. So immediately when I see someone play a Night Witch, I already assume that they're gonna have a golem or a giant. Here I'll go ahead and use the poison because it will help me against those bats. The Mega Minion, there will be splash damage from the baby dragon, so that takes care of it, no problem. He knows we defended that well, so that's why he's saying well played. Let's give him a well played as well. So here the fact, whoa, what is he doing? That he should not have played that pump right there. So I am going to try to punish his mistake here by throwing a graveyard. Hopefully he doesn't have minions because I do not have my poison right now. But that log helped me finish off that pump. And as you guys see here, we were able to clean that pump. I'll go ahead and throw my Mega Minion here just to help me take down this lumberjack. The archer should be able to clean the Night Witch here, guys. So that was a really good defense once again from our part. The archers are just exceptional, guys. Not only do they do amazing damage per second, but the fact that they also hit air, and you can't really have much of a how can I say, the opponent cannot have a really good positive trait against archers with spells. So that's a huge plus as well. So here whenever I see an opponent using a pump, I always graveyard on the side of the pump, so that way that poison could catch the pump, the tower, and whatever troops they play. So as you guys can see, in one single push there, we were able to, oh man, I misplaced that tombstone. That's not good. Hopefully we could still defend here. I was hoping the knight would aggro from that lumberjack. Unfortunately it didn't. We should be okay here, though. We have one tower guaranteed. The other one is on half elixir. We're going to use this knight here to tank for that graveyard, guys. So always and only play your graveyards when you have something tanking for it. As you guys can see, once again, that poison just getting amazing value for me right there. Hitting the pump, making sure I take that down, making sure I also take, you know, damage the tower. Unfortunately, we're not able to take both towers here, but as you guys can see, that was a really easy game. We completely dominated it, and the only reason why he did so much damage to my tower was because I misplaced the tombstone there, guys. You do not want to place it too far from the opposite side that they play a golem or a giant. Probably made that mistake because, one, I'm sick. Two, I am trying to play and communicate with you guys at the same time. I'm not very used to that. For the most part, most of my videos, I would first record the footage and then add the commentary later on. I'm just glad that I'm actually not having a cough attack right now as I'm recording this. Unfortunately, we do have a match here against a level 8. Sometimes, though, because they are level 8, sometimes they're actually very good, and that's the only reason why they even spend gems to play on a challenge like this, because they actually know that for the most part they can outplay their opponents. Doesn't seem to be the case of this player here, because he's not even playing. His cards seem to be very under leveled as well, so this should be a very easy game. But we'll just go ahead, and if we win this easily, we'll probably just fast forward this to get on to the next match, so that you guys don't have to be waiting. I'll take advantage that there's a lot of baby dragons and skeletons here. Wanted to play those archers because of their huge DPS. So as the baby dragon tank there, the archers could have done a lot of damage to the king's tower. One of the main ways I like to use the Mega Minion is, as you guys saw there, whenever they have one troop and one troop only going towards my tower, and that one troop doesn't hit air, I love placing the Mega Minion because it's such a cheap card, guys. 3 elixir, and it does amazing damage per second. It's a really, really good card. And it has that advantage. They are not able to target air, so we always win that battle. And there's not cheap ways of the opponent countering that. And if they allowed that Mega Minion to make it to their side without, you know, trying to defend against it, we easily get, you know, 2 hits or so on their tower, which accounts for about 500-600 damage. So they always have to answer to it, guys. Right here, he's going for a strong push. I'm just gonna sort of ignore it because of the level of his cards being so low. Hopefully, yes, I got the Mega Minion there to distract the baby dragon, not allowing his baby dragon to shoot my archers. So you always want to try to protect the archers, guys, almost as if the archers is like a princess, basically. Just like you try protecting the princess, you should try to protect the archers. And as you guys saw there, the Mega Minion did a lot of damage to that right hand tower, and because he didn't defend against it, we took the second tower that easily. So here we go, gonna play possibly 1 or 2 more games here, just trying to show you guys how I use the deck. So one of the main things, like I said, always try to have a tank for your graveyard. Rarely ever do I play a naked graveyard, meaning a graveyard on its own with nothing else, unless I'm trying to bait a card, unless I'm trying to force my opponent to distract their play on, you know, having to defend on the other side, etc. One good thing about the Mega Minion is because it's a slow-paced card, it is very good for building up a strong push. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this right here, trying to just play it slow here in the beginning. He's gonna have to use something against this baby dragon, otherwise it would have dealt a lot of damage to his tower, easily about 800 HP. So he does have a mortar, gonna try to use this Mega Minion here, hopefully try to take down that mortar as fast as possible, which we do succeed on. This Mega Minion's awesome DPS should be able to take out this knight no problem. Archers will clean here. He is forced to use a log here against my archers. I'm just trying to mount up a strong push and hopefully wait for a double elixir, guys, because one of the main things about using your graveyard is you need to combine it with your poison. So if you use a graveyard while they have while you don't have enough elixir to combine it with poison, your opponent will be able to defend against it relatively easily, and you won't do enough damage. So unfortunately, we're really low on elixir here. If he plays a mortar, he's gonna catch us off guard. Thank God he doesn't. He was also very low on elixir, so that's probably why he didn't do that. I'll just go ahead and make a strong push here because I know he only has like archers and goblins, and my poison could take care of that. So as long as I played that poison there, I would have made a lot of damage to their tower, which I did. And essentially against a siege deck like this, a mortar deck or X-Vote deck, what you want to do, guys, is if you get to take one tower in the beginning of the game, you pretty much won the round. It's almost impossible for them to beat you after you've taken a tower unless they're extremely good at the game and you don't make your plays correctly. So here we took down the tower. This is going to be extremely easy for us to win this game. Only 10 seconds left. He barely touched our towers. So as you guys can see, this is a very controlled deck. Like, you're able to really control the game with very good defensive cards like the Knight, the Archers, the Mega Minion, Baby Dragon. And the great thing about this is every single card on this deck translate to a counter attack. So as you guys can see, even the Tombstone, which is a defensive card, could translate into an attack. That one or two skeletons that end up making it to the other side are huge, guys, because it allows your graveyard to build up even more and swarm the opponent's tower. Or say you have a knight, all of a sudden those skeletons are helping push that knight even faster onto the opponent's tower. It's just a really good, well-rounded deck. I love what the Tombstone does in defense, and it's a very, very cheap card as well. So the Mega Minion, the Knight, Baby Dragon, and Archers are just awesome. They'll really help you on counterattack and tanking for the graveyard. Essentially though, I like to use a graveyard whenever I have either a Baby Dragon or a Knight to tank for the graveyard, because they're the most tankiest cards and they survive for the longer time, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and leave your comments. Let me know what you guys thought, what you guys would like to see on the next video. I actually also played 2v2 the other day with my wife, and we had really, really good games. That would probably be something nice to show to you guys. Let me know if you guys would like to see something like that. I'm really glad to be back with you guys, and I just want to thank all of those of you that have stuck around. Thank you all so much for the support. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please leave your comments, and don't forget to like the video, but most importantly, subscribe for more Clash Royale content.